Well, okay, y'all, here we are back again on the 4108 Alpha. That's, of course, the Greyhound bus that we're remodeling. And as you can see by the video here, I am up on the front of the bus. This is the front cab. This is where the 3 Michigan lights sit on top. And what I'll be doing is I'm sanding this, or going to be, or in the process of sanding it. Sanding all of this top, at least down to this eyebrow line down here. Then I'm going to take the same paint or the same silicone that I did the roof, and I'm going to be going and paint this and see if I like that or not. If I do, I'll leave it like that. If not, then I will go over it with a different color. But that's what I'm doing today on the 4108 Alpha. See you soon. Okay, y'all, here I am back again, and I have about half of this sanded off. And this is sanded off in 120. I'll come back and do it in 220. And I think that's probably as far as I'm going to get as far as sanding it, because it doesn't really need to be any farther than that. And then I'll come back and roll it with that silicone paint and see what it looks like. But see the difference between this is not done, of course. And then over here, it is smooth. And I can take it all the way down to the fiberglass if I thought I needed it. But this silicone paint is not smooth anyway. So it's going to be, well, you can see it up there, but I think it's going to be appropriate. And again, here I'm going to be using a small foam rubber roller instead of a big fuzzy roller. And that's going to make a lot of difference in the way the texture looks and the way it appears when you're looking at it from a distance. So I think that's going to help a lot. But here I go for the second, third of the roof. And then we'll see what happens next. Well, y'all, I don't know if you can see the big difference or not up there. I scoot in there a little bit. It has a little bit of water spots on it, but that's not, of course, that just comes right off. And I think you can tell a big difference in what has been sanded and what's not been sanded. And again, the next thing to do is, I guess I'm going to take those Michigan lights out next and then sand really well around it. Actually, I'm going to try to see if I can replace those with LEDs while I have them out. But that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to get up here, sand that. It took me 3 or 4 hours total time to get up there and sand it with my DA. But it is done now, prepped, and it's ready to get its paint. Hope you enjoyed it. And this is another chapter in the Brian's Bus Adventure. Well, y'all, let's see what it looks like. Put the first coat on the bus, on that front eyebrow. Well, it's not an eyebrow. Eyebrow's below that. On that front slope on the bus. On the front end, all white, and just kind of want your opinion on it. It's not quite done, of course, it's just a first coat, but I think it's going to look really good. Yeah, I think it's going to look good, and I probably will leave that like that all the way down to the front of that seam right there, that little seam. I'll leave that painted white, I think. Well, I don't know. Take all the tape off of it here in a few minutes. Just have to let it set up for about 5-10 minutes until that line solidifies, and then come back, peel that tape off, and then really have a good look at it. So what do you think? Do you like it all white? I kind of do. Let me know. Give me a comment.